Hi, this is Mike Sandoval with MUSE, and we're here with the legendary Brian McKnight. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. How are you?
So how's the tour been going so far?
You know what? I'm never off tour. I'm in the touring business. Most people think that I'm in the record business, which I kind of am, but I do about 80 to 100 shows every year. Tonight is kind of what it's all about. The fact that when people talk about your career, what's your favorite thing? The fact that people still want to come out and see me is probably the thing I'm the most proud of.
Great. So how was it coming together with you got Musiq Soulchild on this tour, Debarge?
Right.
How's it been?
Well, tonight's actually the first night that we're actually all together on stage. It's not actually a tour. I'm going to do some more dates with both of them later on. But hopefully, if tonight goes really well, then maybe we can turn this into something that's we can do on a regular basis.
Great, sounds great. So in the beginning, when you were starting, what motivated you? What was your influence in starting out?
I'm a music lover. I listened to everything growing up because that's the way radio was. It wasn't compartmentalized like it is now, where you have all these different genres of music. They played everything on the same station. So I grew up listening to country as much as jazz, as much as R&B, as much as pop music, and I grew up playing and singing in church, and I put all that together with add a little Stevie Wonder here, a little Mike McDonald there, and voila, Brian McKnight is born.
Well, one of my favorite songs was your rendition of Hall & Oates, and off of the first album,
Right.
I think it was I Can't Go
For That.
Yeah,
Right.
and that was one of my favorite renditions.
Well, I think growing up in the 80s was the best time to grow up. I think that was when music was really at its highest point. You think about all the artists that came out then that continued to be legends in music, from Michael Jackson and Madonna and Prince and Billy Joel, Lionel Richie from the 70s and going on into the 80s, and then the Renaissance of the 90s when I started. Those are the acts. When you look up and you see the bill of people who are coming, it's all of those acts, and it's just great that people are still nostalgic about this music.
So what do you see about the future in this R&B? Because I mean, when you look at it over the years, you got Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, Babyface U. Right. I mean, where do you see the future of it going?
I don't know. I think we'll leave that up to the 20-year-old and the 25-year-old to see what they do with it. I'm sort of cautioned to start talking about the future because none of us knows what's going to happen. All I can really do is continue to create music and continue to go out on the road and see the people who still want to see me. And right now, that's enough for me. I live today as opposed to, I wonder what's going to happen 6 months from now, because it's so crazy changing.
So what are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm scoring a film. I'm doing some music for video games as well, and I'm on the road and I play a lot of golf. That's my life.
Very
I know
cool.
it sucks, but somebody's got to do it.
It's a hard life, but it's fun. It's fun. Any new albums that we could expect in the future?
We'll see. Every time I say I'm not going to make another one, somebody comes along and says, "Hey, you want to make a record? We'll give you this much," and I make another one. So we'll see. I don't know. Right now, I'm not thinking so much about that. I'm thinking about what the next show. I'm going to Brazil next week. Before the end of the year, we'll see Europe and Asia again. So I'm just happy to still be working and doing the things I love to do.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for sitting with us. We really appreciate it. To find out more about where he's going to be playing around the country, check out who'syourmuse.com. Thank you very much.